Hello everyone, welcome back to David Let Go to Hobbies. What a day I've had. I was dieseling up and as I went to open the door to get my gloves out, I left my cardigan on the bucket that side, and it was unfortunately when I opened the door it fell out into a puddle of dirty water. I thought, oh, God, a minute. You wish you could just turn back time. Yeah, well, oh well. And the other thing is, I'm dieseling up and I get a splash of diesel and I stink like a bleeding diesel pump now. So I had to go in and wash my arms and change my top. That's after I've had a shower. And I thought, doing well, David, doing well. So anyway, let me just clean my glasses. I have had quite an interesting day today. I started off and yeah, it was alright. It wasn't a bad day. But I made a video, and I think you might be interested rather, about load security on a truck. If you've never seen my video about, or let's rephrase it, how I secure my loads, I am probably old school, right? I'd rather secure a load than anything happen. I can't risk it. It's my conscience. And when I say my conscience, the last thing I want that any of that load of mine to fall off and kill someone or hurt anyone. That's the last thing I want. So I make sure I secure it well. And if you want to see the video, just look at load security, and it'll be. So I think I might do a few more of them, but let me know what you think. But anyway, it's Thursday. I've only had 4 days this week and I'm doing alright. Today was a 14.5 hour, but I wanted to get back to the yard. I wanted to get some diesel and I wanted somewhere quiet to sleep. And I don't want to fancy stopping the services. The trouble is I only had an extra half hour to go before I had to stop anyway, so I thought, get back to the yard, diesel up, ready for the morning. I'm going to get up at 5:30, well, just before, and put my car in at 5:30 and probably leave about 5:45. That way it'll give me a chance to get down to Northampton, pardon me, and tip, and then get reloaded over towards Buxton, and then deliver it to Derbyshire, and that should hopefully be my day. Fingers crossed. But we never know with transport, do you? A little update. The job, loving it. Yes, you have good days, you have bad days, like any transport company. But overall, they're a good bunch of lads to work with. There's nice girls in the office, and I can't say a bad word against them. They're a nice transport company to work for. I'm not going to tell you who they are because my ex-boss, he's not going to find out, nor anyone else is. So I made a promise to my boss. I said, look, I'll carry on making videos. I won't say anything about the company name. I won't say anything about the clients. And that is trust. You know, he can trust me. I can trust him. He pays my wages every week. I'm happy. I do my job as best I can. And I always give him 110%. Because at the end of the day, as I say, I'm old school. And I believe you look after a company, they'll look after you. I like my truck. It's an old 18 plate, but it's nice and clean inside, right? It's clean enough for me. And when I say clean enough for me, the floor's spotless. I've been living in it a week, so there's little bits and pieces here and there, nothing much. And all I've got to do, come next Sunday when I come back in, and just give it a spruce up again. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Once, probably every 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I'll probably give it a bit more of a clean, and just generally give it a good tidy up. because at the end of the day, it's my home. And this is what I like about truck driving, nighting out. And that is, you're left to your own devices. Do your job well. Respect your customers. Do what the customers ask. Respect your boss. Do what your boss asks you to, within reason if you can do it. Yeah? Keep that clean. Don't break the law. But what did I get the other day? I got an overspeed. Unfortunately, I didn't realise I was going too fast. And it's my own fault. So that'll be registered. Sign the naughty boy book. And then get away with it with a bit of luck. Didn't do it intentionally. But this is what happens when you're driving. I had a lot of weight on. I was going downhill, and it was a long hill. I thought I brought my speed down, but it crept up again. So, oh well, can't do a lot about it. Anyway, loving the job. Nice people. Happy with my truck. And the company's looking after me. What more can I ask for? And I'm earning money. I'm happy. I'm making videos. I'm having something to eat shortly. I'm having lasagna tonight, and I'm looking forward to it because I am hungry. I was going to stop in the fish and chip shop, and I thought to myself, do I do that, right? Or do I have my meal out my freezer? And I thought, I'll have my meal out my freezer. The other thing I've been playing with, let's just rephrase that, and that is getting a air fryer, what I call the one at home an air dryer. Air fryer, you know what I mean, because I've got an inverter here with 2 plugs in it, so I could have one in here. So it's just an idea. If you've got one, tell me what you use, how many watts it uses, and yeah, I prefer not to buy Chinese, but everything's made in bloody China. Excuse me, I'm starting to start a yawn. So yeah, I think that'd be the next purchase for my cooking. I mean, I'm looking forward to doing something like sausage and egg, not sausage and egg, but sausage and bacon, a burger, fish and chips, whatever. And do you know what? It'd be proper food. I can't fault the wife's food because obviously I've got lasagna tonight, and I'll show you a little bit of that in a minute. But yeah, can't wait to get an air fryer. What do you think? Is it a good buy? Would you have one? Have you got one? What would you recommend? Please let me know in the comments below. But I'll show you my din-dins. Bear with. There we are, lasagna and peas. So let's have a little peek, shall we? Just put it on so it's not too hot. And that on my wrist is a copper bracelet I made. The reason I made that is because I suffer with arthritis. Oh, yum yum, look at that. Cheese, yum yum. I do like the old cheese. So bear with. So if you like good food, I'm very lucky. I've got a wife that cooks it for me, sticks it in a tray, and I can take it with me. That's my stomach growling, saying feed me. But I feel like I need a bit more than that. So I might break into a yoghurt. I've got no puddings left, unfortunately. So I'm thinking about what I can have as... I broke into some cakes earlier. I was going to stop at the burger van on the way up to Buxton. I was going earlier, but I thought no, time's a bit short, so I'd rather get it done. So my stomach's starting to growl. It's saying feed me. But what I'm going to say, going back to the air fryer, and that's this: I'm looking to have fish and chips. Do myself bacon bacon and sausage sandwiches or rolls. I'm really looking forward to that. My stomach's really going to start growling. But yeah, it will leave, what's the word? It will open a whole new food options for me to eat. But if you've got one, as I say, leave a comment down below. What one would you recommend? Any tips and tricks? Be very grateful. So thanks for watching. Leave a comment down below, as I keep saying. Blah blah blah. And please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.